Hello, my name is Liza and I'm your Seriously Silly Stamper. I had shown a video on how I stamped an image onto a flameless candle. Now I want to try and make them a gift. So I thought I'd find a little shaped box that I could easily put the candle in, like so. And then get one of those cello bags to wrap around it tie it with a little ribbon. So I'm going to show you today how I put this little box together. What you need is a sheet of cardstock that's 6 1/4 by 6 1/4 square. You're also going to need your envelope punch board. You're going to place your paper at the edge at 2 5/8, punch, and then you're going to score. You're going to slide it over to 3 5/8, punch, and score. Now the rest of these, all you're going to do is follow your previous score line. So I lined it up at the first score, score again, line it up at the second score, score again, and turn it one more time, line it up at your score line, punch, and score, punch and score, and then one last time, punch, score, punch, score. And that's it. You're done with your envelope punch board. The next thing we need to do is we need to put the hole in the box. And what I used was an old Sizzix die set. It's number 657551 in case you have it. I believe it's like a 2 5/8 inch size. And we're going to cut a hole right out of the center. I don't know if you can see these score lines, but it perfectly just about fits inside. So just line it up, and it will overhang just a little, but it shouldn't be your cut line. It should just be the framelit line. And then I use some washi tape just to adhere it so it doesn't slide. Also, I don't have a big shot yet. I still use my Cuttlebug, and this paper is too wide for a Cuttlebug. So what I do is just fold either side over. Of course, I didn't probably do that very well. And this way, I can run it through and it should fit fine. In the interest of time, I've already pretended as though I ran it through the Cuttlebug. We have another one right here. So here's your circle. Hold on to this. We're going to be using this in a bit. And also, you're going to see that there's two little lines from the framelits. Don't be too concerned with that if you're using a Cuttlebug, because the Big Shot U should be okay. And we're going to cover that up with the paper later. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is we're going to cut into our either end into our little tabs to create our tab. So we're going to snip once here, and we're going to snip once here, flip it upside down so you're directly on the opposite end, and we're going to snip here and snip here. Okay, now that we have them snipped, we're going to just start burnishing, folding and burnishing all of our score lines. So fold them all over, give it a good burnish. Because it's a box, you like to burnish it with a bone folder or your finger if you're really strong, so that it gives a nice crease. We're going to do that to all 4 sides. Oops. Let me give this a reinforcement because that was a hand one done. Almost done. And now we're going to, oops, maybe this one here. How many more we need? We need this one here. Okay, so you're all nice and folded over and floppy. Now we're going to adhere our sides together to form the box. I like to use some wet glue just so that it can, it adheres fast and there's wiggle room. So just place it on your tabs, like so, and like so. Just a little dab will do ya. And then we're just going to line up to form the box. Hold it, give it a hold. And then just the side. Hold it a second. Now we're going to go to this end, and we're going to do the same. A little dab, a little dab. Just make sure it's square. And this side is square. Okay, now we just need to shut this. So we're going to put a little glue in this little corner here. And then we're going to fold it over. Sorry. And then we'll fold this over. Put a little glue here. Fold this over. Put a little glue here. Oh, that was messy. And now flip it all over. And just give it a good press, and it should be glued, all pieces should be glued together. Not that there's any weight to this candle, so I think it would be fine, even with regular glue. Okay, so we have that all glued in. Now we're going to take our circle, and we're going to cover that up. So we're just going to add a little glue. Okay, so that's there, and I just glued it shut. And now I have these little labels I made that says handmade by my name, and it's got the Stampin' Up! Stamp on it. I'm just going to glue it on the bottom. Oh, see it? I had a boo-boo, but see, that's why it's so wonderful to have paper that has two sides, because you can just put your boo-boo down. Let's see which is going to be your front. I like to have the widest lip because of the framelit is not, I think I did a pretty good job, but this is going to be my front. So I'm going to just flip it upside down like this. I'm going to lay it down. Press. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, because this is actually my second take, is if you want to stamp a sentiment like I did on this box, before you glue it shut, you can add your sentiment. Actually, it would be like if your paper is folded over like this, it would be right over here so that, it'll be down like that. But because I've already done all my beachy little Christmas candles, I'm going to use this for something else, not sure yet. So I can just take a piece of paper, heat emboss my sentiment, and just adhere it to the front like this. And now that's pretty much it. Your candle should fit perfectly inside. And when the person flips it over, and they can say, oh, you made that? Isn't that lovely? Now, if anybody has any clues on the bag size that I would get for this, I tried to buy food grade bags from Michael's, but obviously it doesn't have a flat bottom, so this was too small. So I'm gonna just, if someone has a clue, tell me, and if otherwise I'll just figure it out. But that's it. So I hope you enjoyed the candle as well as the little box that I made for it. Have a good day.